And let me say something. I got
Boom,
into
boom,
it
boom,
with the
boom.
little guy.
I
You
want
know,
you
this
in
was a
my
little man,
room.
and
Is this fucking thing
he beat
fixed?
me because he was better than me.
Because he's a man.
He was better than me. No, he was
There's a
better than
reason
me.
we don't.
Oh my god. Listening to Piers Morgan debate some wokies, it's actually pretty entertaining. But, as always, in my Just Chatting streams, we gotta get warmed up with a game of you know what. This office is so violently cold that I've had to resort to something that I've never done before, and that is worn a heated blanket. Or I've never even laid with a heated blanket before. Very comforting. I feel like a glass of whiskey would be icing on the cake right now. Let's remember. Let's remember to not hit the decibel because that will tell my Streamlabs that it's time to record a clip. And we're not in the market for that right now. Alright. I'm gonna click one of the. It is a new season. I could have just done a Clash stream, but that's less exciting. I have some R&D to do after this. Look at that. That's start, eh? What are we up against? Piss off. Got him bandit. Got him bandito. How do we get it behind? Fuck it. We'll listen to it in the background. Shocking. It's probably a recipe for a dub. That is nice. Good blanket. Oh yeah. That's a good blankie right there. Fucking love it. Alicia, not faring so hot here. Oof. Fuck, is that nice? Now what do we want? Grab that for fun. And grab you for fun, why not? Find a baby dragon, a P.E.K.K.A. Easy peasy, wheezy, breezy, sleazy. Oh, yuck. Oh, is she alive? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like that. Nice. Did not improve one iota. Still haven't used my promotion cube. Muhammad. Fuck, I hate that name. Not sure why it's getting so popular. Yes, I'm being facetious. I'm well aware of the plight of Islam. That is ruining the West right now. You know what? Islam may be ruining the West, but this heated blanket is enhancing my chest. Dead. I honestly thought I was gonna dominate, barely killed him. Where's that dragon? That's fine. Should still be alright. I'm a unit down, but I ain't scared of shit. Who here has seen Game of Thrones, by the way? I'm sure everyone has except me, but jeepers creepers. I can't believe I missed that show. Like, I'm in deep. Oh my god. I wanted that baby dragon really bad. Maybe one of these days I'll get to use the promotion. You never know. Taking care of business every day. Okay. You know what we want. Yes. That's better. Doesn't look like we're gonna get to touch the promotion square, but... oh well. Pretty well balanced deck. Obviously it'd be cool to replace the P.E.K.K.A. with something, but not sure what. Dead. Burn, burn, burn. And we're gonna let it burn, burn, burn. Okay, that was an interesting game. I'm just gonna check and see what the new season looks like, and then we'll dive into some recipe development. I am creating a liquid product. That's about all I'm gonna disclose right now, and then maybe you can read between the lines in the rest of the stream. Royal Hogs Evo Draft? I wanna try it. I'm sorry. Gotta try it. Hoggin'. Oh boy. Got a new boot. I'll check this more often. Okay. Here we go. Ah. Yeah. Lock that. Yes. Like that. Honestly, I guess we'll double down on the bats. What are they gonna pick? Well, let's play our pigs. So we could have gone bats in the back. There we are. Now what? I could have had another response, but I'm just lazy. Lazy and cocky, I guess. Let the piggies come on out. Here I come, little piggy piggy. Okay, this person's a fucking noob. which I don't mind. Should take care of it. I'll really take care of it. Alright, hurry, hurry, fly. Get fly. Oh, annoying. What the fuck? Okay, so they get hit and then they hit the ground. And their wings make them too wide, so all four can't take a munch out of the tower simultaneously? That's interesting. Oh, fuck. I got one little taste of the pigs. No. No. Leave me alone. Swalla-la-la, swalla-la-la, swalla-la-la. Rude. Piggies. Oh, let's go balloon. Balloon in the pocket. Why not? Did we get this tower? Probably not. Okay, had a nice little taste of the pigs, but kinda wanna try them again. What else do we have here? Grand challenge. Ranked. Oh, so they changed this up. I have to get to 15,000 trophies before I'm a ranked guy? I still have some work to do. That. Not bad. 2 tower tankies. Come at me, bro. Well played. Well played. Brr. Nice. Don't fireball me, please. Alright. Actually, I don't mind. I think we have elixir. Yeah, we're fine. Get some nibbles. Boom, boom. Bye-bye, skellies. Bye-bye, skellies. Get a swing, get a stab in there. Like that for a fucking walk. And I'm free! I'll probably fireball in that, if I were to guess. Yeah. This will be fine. And... arrows and archers. Archers and arrows. Piggy. Quit it. Enough out of you. Don't be rude. We got a tower. Can't hate on him for that. Okay. That was fun. I'm gonna watch a little bit of this video and prep the
Listen, I'm afraid some
recipe
things are right,
doc.
some things are right, and some things are wrong.
No, that's not true. This is not it.
Allowing biological men into women's sport is wrong.
This is not.
There's no ambiguity about it.
When you use right and wrong to me,
Yeah.
we may be doing it differently. We're talking about a moral universe. I disagree with that.
No moral.
No. You said
we're not.
right.
No.
You
Sorry.
Said, no, hang
Sorry.
on. You
You're
used-
wrong again.
No. I'm not wrong.
We're talking about a factual reality.
No. I'm talking about when you say the word to me. I'm not talking about whether it's true neutrally. When you say the word to me, that's where I take it, and I'm saying you're wrong.
I'm not saying it's morally wrong.
Of course you're
the
not.
biological men
But
compete
if
in
you,
women's
but
sport.
if you,
I'm saying it's actually scientifically, biologically wrong and unfair and unequal. It's the same as allowing doping.
but wrong means it's
I don't even know why I bother getting myself riled up on subjects like this. The fact that there's two human beings sitting there being contrarian to Pierce's viewpoints, who is a liberal, blows my fucking mind. But anyways, let's listen to it until I blow up.
Why would you want?
That's
Why
wrong.
would you, as a strong, and I've known you a long time.
I've known you a long
I have
time.
a lot of time for you.
I
Even
have a
though
lot of
disagree
time for
with
you.
a lot
You
of what
too.
you say,
You
but we
too.
agree about a number of
Sure.
things too. And I respect you, I do. But the idea that you think it's right that women's sport should be destroyed.
No, I didn't say that.
Well,
you've
it's
leaped,
either right or
you've
wrong.
leaped into a huge platform.
either right or wrong.
What I'm saying is, in each instance, Piers, let's judge it. Let's see what it is. Let's leave it open for that. You might be right at the end of the day.
No, I am
but
right.
let's
You're so frustrating.
I'm not.
You're so annoying.
I'm not.
Also, we were talking about pride, and
And you know better
I agree. Let's come back to
you've
pride.
immediately segued
So let's
into
come back
an
to pride.
enormous debate. that
Here's
could be
my
5
thing
hours
about
long.
here's my thing about pride. I was having this conversation actually with a gay broadcaster today about how dramatically things have changed. In 1966, when England won the World Cup, it was illegal to be gay in this country. It was a crime, right? We have moved a long way from then. 30 years ago, in my village when I grew up, you would hear a lot of homophobic stuff in the pubs and racist stuff, if I'm honest. It was very normal, right, in the villages up and down the country that people were homophobic and racist. It was ignorance in the kind of purest sense of that.
I even doubt that.
Openly gay,
Like,
very few black
there was probably people cracking jokes at the expense of minorities and homosexuals. However, if you want to consider that as taboo as what racism could have been and what it actually was, and when there was discriminatory practices that involved violence and incarcerations to the amount of a variable that is borderline unquantifiable, then sure. I just don't think they're the same thing.
black people in villages and in
Why am I
Sutherland,
watching
for
this?
example. And it was a kind of ignorance based on just never experiencing anything different to their straight white lives.
Okay, let's do some research. How to make a
And in the end, nobody uses them. Monday.com is the one you'll actually love to use. It lets you set up your workflows yourself. No admin, no long approval process. You're in charge. I don't have time
what
for workflows.
ingredients are ideal for a vodka iced
Both flexible and
tea?
standardized. Sounds
I'm kind of more concerned on how we get electrolytes into a vodka iced tea. See,
I knew vodka
This is
iced
a-
tea.
this is good R&D for content when this brand gets
4.5%
released.
alcohol by volume, 90 calories. I have a lot of other choices I'm going to go with. before I get any of these. People seem to be drinking them. Mainly girls. Except that one dude that hit that guy with that twisted tea. Y'all remember that? That was awesome. Looks like tea, smells like tea.
I haven't actually tried this one yet.
It's kind of like a watered down, unsweet tea. It's not bad, but it's not my cup of tea.
His cup of tea, you get it?
Iced tea.
What's going on stream? Nothing? Okay. Good, we can focus here. Let's see what happens if I just type in vodka iced tea. I have a meeting next Friday I want to be as prepared for as humanly possible. Life is a cocktail.
All right, we got the new.
I should do an iced tea review.
Raspberry. I tell you, I love the way this sounds. Iced tea and raspberry.
And we got iced tea color, of course. Yep.
Good smell.
Is that it? Uh-oh, down, huh?
Lemon.
Okay, so far we have two creators saying this is a big fat thumbs down.
Oh, immediate, huh? Okay.
Peach.
Peach.
Now, what's the calories on these?
Usually the flavor's not that big of a deal, at
90
least for my
calories per
palate.
percent ABV.
Same color? Yep. Give it a quick sip. Okay, sip it. Uh-oh.
He likes it.
Go here. That's for somebody.
All right.
And tried and true original.
Original.
Don't like
Same
the color,
course.
yeah.
Still
Like tea. Really cool.
I'm definitely going with the original flavor.
All right, we got the new.
Oh, that is inspiring. I never even thought about doing something like that. I'll do that this weekend, though. Surfside, green tea and vodka, peach vodka and sweet tea. Oh, I thought that said 4.2 million. I was gonna freak out and come. What are the best electrolytes to add to a vodka iced tea recipe? And then I'm going to ask Grok. Actually, let's just get a general understanding from Chris.
I am a fan of water with element. Before I had element packets, I would just take a little bit of sea salt or pink salt.
What's your favorite element flavor?
I like them all. There's one I don't like. I'm not a fan of the chocolate one, but I
Me
like
neither.
it. Yeah, some people love it.
Are you taking any electrolytes in?
I am a fan
All
of
right.
water with element.
I'm assuming Element is a brand.
Did you know you can make your own natural electrolyte sports drink with a few simple ingredients? This homemade natural version will keep your body fueled. And I'm going to tell you how to get that blue color. Starting off with some coconut water.
I heard coconut water. Well, I know coconut water is incredibly good for
quick
height.
energy and it's anti-inflammatory. A sprinkle of sea salt to replenish any sodium lost during exercise. A little bit of lemon and lime for a zing and extra vitamin C. And for the vibrant blue color, I'm just adding some spirulina. This is rich in vitamins B1, B2, and B3. And that's it. Easy, simple, natural ingredients, perfect for hydration. So here's
Tipsy
some
bartender.
It was so good. This will
So you'll obviously need to add vodka. Okay. The recipe is something that I'm just going to have to continue to ponder on. No sense wasting your guys' viewership time. Shopify. Store build. I need to work on a brand, but this guy's pretty good. Well, actually, let's check this guy out.
Need a UGC video for your event
Then we'll get into juicy culture drama stuff.
Grab a top camera, add good lighting to make everything pop. Learn the latest trends, stay.
People are making thousands of dollars each month in passive income by drop shipping products from AI-built Shopify stores.
I've made millions of dollars with dropshipping.
I've been able to make hundreds of thousands of dollars with AI.
$500 a day working from home or
Hundreds of dollars a day from this side hustle. I mean,
$600,000 this month alone.
Apparently, anyone can do this from anywhere in the world. But is this too good to be true? Well, today, I want to put it to the test by only using free tools to make a Shopify store.
Oh, hey Josh, God forbid if I ever try every flavor of vodka. You seem like a really fun guy. What, you selling mushroom chocolate? No, rose vibrators. Specifically for girls' clitorises. Let me know if you need me to explain to you what those are. Imagine mixing every vodka flavor into one. How fucking wasted would you be if you tried it? You know, that's a stream idea that I had the other night, and we're gonna find out how wasted one gets when we do that. If you ever need a fucking clitoris 101, you know who to call, Joshy. Jesse Rare, thanks for the follow, appreciate you. Oh, might do some push-ups because you gave me a follow. I'm going to learn about Shopify here before I fire up my first Shopify store for my brand. And stream it. Chat with you, you know, Jesse Rare? Yeah. Yeah, you're getting peak Hey It's Waldo content right now.
Under $1. Number 2, I have to be able to do it all from my laptop. And number 3, I need to finish it in less than an hour. Okay, start the timer. Right, I've got a list of steps to complete. The first thing on my plan is to find a free AI tool to create our Shopify store. Now, I've done quite a lot of searching around, and the best one I found is Build Your Store. It claims to be able to build a Shopify store for
Looks like he's a sponsor. I
I
wonder why he's saying it's the best one.
When a store receives an order, the product is shipped directly to the customer, which allows us to make a profit without any more work on our end. If you want to follow along, feel free to head down to the description.
Like what?
Click the top left.
Like hot dogs with adhesive strips that you can tag on the wall for you to suck on?
Build my free store because that's exactly what we want it to do. Now
How often do you stream? I like to claim daily, but the past couple weeks it hasn't been daily, so we'll go with sub-daily. If that makes sense.
asking for my full name, which is of course Mark.
Every once in a while. / daily.
An email address. And to put a
Do you
password.
stream, or are you gonna try and scam me in the next couple sentences here?
Next. Now it's asking me to choose a niche. You have 6 options here to choose from: fashion and apparel.
There it is, Joshy. There it is. Yeah, because
an option for
Tercino, where are you from again? I don't know if we ever got this far. Oh, yeah, because you're gonna learn about mixing. You're gonna learn about me thinking about if I mix 5 whiskey brands with 5 different vodka flavors. If you do that and send me a video of you chugging it and you don't wet the bed, I'll send you $50. Scratch that, $5, because the other $45 will be made up with the satisfaction of you wetting the bed. There's a clone cock for your missus where she puts your meat in a tube and then makes a mold, and then she gets some bright pink rubber liquid to pour in. Have you seen the Butthole Chocolate Company that does something similar, except they take a mold of your anus? Then you request whatever flavor of chocolate. They dump the chocolate in there. And then, they just wait for it to harden and send it off to whoever. The love of your life, your first cousin, mom. Doesn't matter. It's a pretty, like, it's a business model that'll be lucrative till the end of time.
However, it's best to approach this with a business mind and think to yourself, what do you confidently know that has a large market? Honestly, all of these options are pretty good. However, I'm just going to go for sport and fitness because my son is always at boxing or running or in the gym, so I'm pretty sure there's a big demand for these types of products, especially amongst younger people. I've even heard that Gen Z are now meeting people at running clubs instead of nightclubs. Very different from back in my day, that's for sure. Right, that's the first one off my list. The next thing on my list is
Running
to
clubs.
customize the store and make it appealing to our customers.
The day
There
I
are 6
encounter a
styles
running
on here
club,
to choose from,
a
so
running
let's go
club
through
where
them and
I
find
live, all bets will be off.
out what suits our store best. The first one has a lot of different sporting items, which
With BDC's online financing for entrepreneurs, get up to
You know, ads when I
$350,000
stream
in clicks.
really makes
Wanna
me
see some
believe I should
opportunities?
invest in
Finance your new
YouTube
projects
Premium,
and
but
repay over
I just
8
know I
years.
never will.
Get ready for what's next with B.
I guess never say never.
if we don't end up selling those products, it could confuse our customers, so we'll skip that.
You like this
Then
heat
there's
pad?
this one with just a woman on her own.
Kinda
While
conceals
it's a
my
nice design,
cleavage.
it doesn't really represent our
It's a little less
entire audience,
salacious
and
for
we want our
guys like
store
you,
to be for
Joshy.
both men and women. So using this logic, the bottom right one also feels, well, a bit too female only, so we'll pass on that. So out of these remaining
we
3,
don't need
I think the
fucking
bottom left
female
one works
only
great, and
bullshit.
the middle right one pops really nicely with the sunset, which could help grab attention and create a positive first impression. Remember, the banners are the first thing our customers will see when they land on our store, so it's important they reflect what we're about and what we're offering.
I find that the custom casting couch banner that I made while holding a guinea pig really draws people into my channel. That's what I'll add on my store. Guinea pig with a vodka iced tea.
So that's the next thing on my list. The first thing I'm going to do is click on Access Shopify, which opens
No.
up a new tab. Now I'm going to type in my email address.
Why are you keeping
and
it
then
a
hit
secret?
Start free trial. Then I just need to pick a password and click Create Shopify account. Now, as you can see, Shopify is now asking us a few setup
Oh my
questions.
god,
but
hurt.
since AI is going to handle most of the work for us, we can just select, I don't want help setting up
Ireland.
the
Okay,
site.
beautiful.
Now
I don't know why my
choose a
chat just got
plan for
delayed
when the
there, but
free trial ends. The base
let's catch up on my reading, shall we? So I can listen to this old cocksucker attentively. Yeah, there's a woman version too on this site, but I don't know how functioning it is compared to a rubber cock. Fair. Valid concern. You look like a bodyguard. Dropshipping is what my wholesale toy company does. So when someone wins a prize from my raffle site, it gets dropshipped. Okay, so it's basically a print-on-demand model, which I think is the smartest way to go. It's just one less thing you have to worry about. Fulfilling the order would be a pain in the ass. Too many of them running clubs in my area, like 13 of them. Running clubs. So you guys just meet up and give each other fist bumps and say, hey, I can't wait to do 10 clicks with you today. And then you run. I would be gasping for air. And then that's it? Or do you go out for a pint after? Or how do running clubs work? It's just so foreign to me.
It's designed for solo entrepreneurs, and it's also the most popular option. So I'm just going to go ahead and select that one. Then I'll quickly add in my payment details so we're all ready when the trial ends. But don't worry right now because it's completely free. And
I don't know. If people are meeting at running clubs, you could run up to them with some of your merchandise and be like, hey, you know it's a great way to have a post-workout? And then you pull out one of your toys or butt chocolates. Pull out that rose and then stick your tongue in it.
after the trial, it's just £1 or $1 per month for the first 3 months. As we're not paying anything right now, this doesn't count towards our $1 budget. I know we'll probably have to pay it before we get some sales in, but technically, I haven't paid it yet, so I think you can let me off with this one. Once that's all set up, Shopify takes us to this dashboard for our new store, where we can manage everything. Now, It does look pretty confusing, but that's fine, as we won't have too much to do in here ourselves, because soon the AI will be taking control. That sounded pretty scary. I hope this AI stuff doesn't lead us into a Terminator situation. Now we need to install the Build Your Store app. This might seem like it's getting a bit confusing, but after this, it gets a whole lot easier. So I'm going to click Access Shopify again, which opens another tab. On this page, I'm going to click the Install button to add the app to our Shopify account. With this done, I can click Create My Custom Store. Now we just need to give the AI a bit of time to work its magic and build the store website for us in the background. We'll check out the results later to see what it's created, but for now, let's keep things moving and jump on to the next step. Right, the next thing on my list is to find some winning products for our store. This is so important because the right products can make or break the store. They attract customers, drive sales, and ultimately set us apart from our competition. To make this as easy and efficient as possible, we're going to register for AutoDS. This tool does the heavy lifting for us by selecting products that are proven to sell. It also takes care of pricing, upload...
Interesting. I actually learned a decent jag of information there. Oh, I was in Ireland's second most prestigious running club in the west of Ireland. That's incredible. Good for you. I'm assuming you're still into the running game because you're 18? Or have you retired? Have you hung up the running shoes, the Nikes? As a child. So what weird shit are you actually selling on Shopify? McBoltus? Well, I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm kind of using it, like the e-commerce side of it will be secondary, as opposed to it just being a website for the company. But once the graphic designer completes all my branding, then I'll have a better idea of what I want to sell on the e-commerce print-on-demand side. And... you ain't running 10Ks? I'm sorry to hear that. Do you miss it, or what made you stop? You're way too busy hosting Clash tournaments, or what do you like to get up to?
Including professional photos, and once we start making sales, it'll also ship the products directly to our customers. I'm going to go back to the Build Your Store website and select Register to AutoDS. This gives us the option to either sign up with a Google account or to enter your details manually. Just make sure that you use the same email address you use for Shopify and Build Your Store to keep everything linked. Okay, so now it's asking me, where will we be selling? So, of course, I'm choosing Shopify.
So I asked ChatGPT to build me a Shopify store, and it said, no, we can't do
No
that.
way, I'm
But
getting
here,
ads
it's
about
got millions-
Shopify?
Now we need to pick the right plan. AutoDS offers the first 30 days for just 99 cents on any plan. This gives us a chance to test everything out and see how well it works. In my opinion, the basic plan doesn't have enough features to make this truly passive, but we don't need the advanced plan yet either. The Starter 500 plan looks perfect for what we need, so I'm selecting Start Now for 99 cents. There are a few different payment methods available. I'm going to go with PayPal as I always use it. Right, so there we go. All sorted, and just like that, that's my $1 budget officially spent. Hopefully there's nothing else left to pay for while setting up this store, because at this point...
You guys, you spammers. I should just rebrand a goose. I'm probably gonna put that image on a shirt or something for the Shopify store. Unless there's an application in Shopify that I can jam my Streamlabs into, and I won't have to worry about it because it's already made. Studying to get... What are you studying for, if you don't mind me asking? Good on you, man. Do you not think he looks like Goose from Top Gun? Well, college may be too young for Top Gun. Have you fucking watched Top Gun yet? No! But we started Game of Thrones last night, if you can believe that, and I'm pretty hot and bothered about it. I know why I didn't start it prior to this, but I'm very into it. A lot of sex, a lot of rape. It's a good time. I actually followed him, but he looks like a YK Typical retired person. Yep. Yep.
I've only got 1 cent left. Now it's finally time to publish our store. I'm actually quite excited to see everything come together.
I'm
The last thing we
excited.
need to do here
You're
is
running
to
out
click
of time,
Access
Mark.
Shopify and then uncheck the box that says restrict access to visitors with a password. Now, that's done. I'm going to press continue and boom, our store is officially live with winning products. Now that our Shopify store is live, the next thing on my list is to take a proper look and make any tweaks we might need before sending customers over.
I really don't.
This actually looks a lot better than I thought it would.
Did
I'll
you
tweak the
actually
level
get
place,
products
and the
jammed
AI
in
has
there?
set up buttons that lead
How
straight
did I
to
miss
the
that
product
part?
arrivals page, which should make it easy for customers to get around the site.
Build
Down
my
here are some
store
of the
just
winning products
puts
that
the products
AutoDS
in?
has added for us. First, we have what looks like some kind of breathing trainer. Actually, I have seen my son use one of these before. It works kind of like high.
That looks like one of
altitude
Josh's
training, limiting
raffle
the amount
toys.
of oxygen you can take in. I think the idea is that when you're in a competition, your body can carry more oxygen in your blood, which should make you perform better. To be honest, the more I'm talking about it, the more I want one for myself. So I think this will sell really, really well. Next, we've got bag clips for your golf clubs. Now, I personally use these all the time because they stop the clubs rattling together and getting damaged. And if you've ever had to replace a carbon shaft, you know how expensive that can be. Then we have the classic resistance band, which I imagine is always a good seller, and a warm jogging hat to round things off, as it's getting a little bit chilly this time of year.
A warm jogger
I'm
hat.
impressed with the items it's picked, but if we did want to pick more, then
You'll
it's
get
pretty
one
simple
of
to do
those
that
ordered
too.
a
I just
year
have to head over to
by a
AutoDS,
65-year-old
click
widow.
Marketplace, and then trending products. Now, this brings up a page with all the products that
Look
are
at all
selling
these
very,
sex
very well.
toys for
And we can
fitness.
pick any of these.
Screwdrivers?
Don't necessarily fit with our
Christmas
needs. To be honest,
light?
though, it's probably not a good idea to be too random with it, as your customers
Josh,
need
you
to know
better
what
add
your
Jesse
store's
Rare
about.
on
So I'm gonna
Discord.
click on this.
Oh, have you seen Game of Thrones? And be honest, is it better than Top Gun? Because I feel like it probably has to be. A leaving cert, aka SATs or A levels. Okay, but what do you want to do with that? I'm impressed. Imagine how cool fighter jets would have been mashed out your tits on mushrooms. Well, that's still a possibility. Like, I feel my brand identity is just going to be random, retarded shit. And, I feel like I missed a Cercino question. Oh, no, you talked about... Well, I only like wearing white, like, other than this beautiful black shirt and my black pants that I'm wearing right now. I'm a white kind of guy. And honestly, I don't know if that color scheme would really squeal on a black t-shirt. Let's be objective here, Joshy.
Filter for sports and fitness, and it pulls up some products that would fit really well into our store. Now, if I wanted to add one of these, then all I'd have to do is click Import Draft and then wait for the import of the product. Then it gives me the option to adjust all the information and photos before publishing it onto the store.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Now, I'm pretty impressed so far, but let's dive a bit deeper and check out what our product page looks like and see if we can spot any mistakes we need to fix. Let's click on the golf club clips. Now, there is a decent selection of product photos, and to be fair, they do look quite professional. There's also different shots, which is important because
What are these
when I'm
things?
buying something, I always
Durable
like to look at
golf
a few
what?
different photos. According to AutoDS, these golf clips cost me
Golf clips.
$6.84, and drop shippers normally sell their items for 2 to 2.5 times their cost. So I should be able to sell these for at least $13.68, which would give us $6.80.
Who's your golf clip on demand guy,
Not
though?
taking into
I'm
account any
confused.
marketing costs. Now, I'll be honest, that's not a crazy amount of money, But when you're selling at scale,
You're at 20 minutes, Mark. Get your shit together.
If I think these clips could sell for more than $13, I can always bump up the price manually and see how it goes. One small detail I really like on here is the little animation on the PayPal button. Now, I've always found that having PayPal payments available on my website adds a bit more trust and often improves sales. The AI has even written the product descriptions for us and thrown in some
10 golf club clips?
Saves a lot of time, which
what?
I'm short of right now. It's also included related product suggestions at the bottom of each page, which could help with upselling. I admit.
Okay, what are you freaks talking about now? Jesse Rare, if only it were that easy. Sorry, babe, I'm taken though. Can't add you on Discord. I know what you're gonna do to me on there. 10 times better than everything. Get it watched. I'm working on it, Joshy. Good things take time, you know. Computing and software engineering. Holy shit, you're smart. Are you gonna apply for a job at Supercell when you get out? That'd be my dream. Mark M is like lecture. Yeah, he's kind of entertaining. I like his look. I like how he's getting into like the youth e-commerce fads as a 60-year-old man.
Fairly basic, but...
And he's kind of interesting to listen to. I get how he has 7.15 M subs.
A bit of a surprise, huh? I wasn't expecting much here because, let's be honest, footers are usually an afterthought, but the AI has done a decent job with it. All the important pages are already set up, like the shipping policies and terms and conditions. These little details might not seem like a big deal, but they do make the store look a lot more professional. Now, let me click into the terms and conditions page and take a look. Yep, most of the heavy lifting's already been done. All I need to do is drop in a store name, our location, and some contact
From
details.
Toy Planes?
Now,
What do you mean?
letting the store down right now is
What
that
kind of Toy Planes? Are we going to have to check that out after?
And honestly, it doesn't scream professional. A good domain name is so important because it's the first thing customers see. So I'm going to head back to Build Your Store AI to sort that out. I'm going to set up a .store domain instead of a .com because it's specifically designed for online stores. There's actually been studies that show websites with a .store domain get 87% more traffic.
Oh, I don't like that. And I'm pretty concerned about my domain name being taken.
When you think
That probably should be an aspect of my time expenditure right now.
They know right away they're visiting a shop. Luckily, we can get a .store domain for free as we're using the Build Your Store AI tool. However, if you aren't using this, then you can also buy one from sites like GoDaddy and Namecheap. Let's go with something simple like Tilbury Fitness because, let's face it, I have the body of a Greek god and obviously everyone wants to look like me.
LOL, Mark. You're so clever.
So I'm going to press connect now and enter the new domain name here. Now, it will take a few moments to verify and then we're ready to go. Before we officially start selling, I'm going to spend my last bit of time left on the clock to tweak the website. Stuff like filling in the footer details, linking some social media accounts, and making sure everything looks polished.
2 seconds.
Problem solved. Fiverr's got
And we have an ad.
Yeah.
All
Make
done.
sure
Just
TikTok's
in
not
time.
freaking
Now
out.
it's time to move on to the exciting part, promoting the store and getting those first sales in. Okay, so it's a couple of days later now, as I needed some time to order a couple of the products. The next thing on my list is to advertise our store. So to get some eyeballs on our store,
How do
I've
you
decided to work
advertise?
with some influencers. Now, Gymshark has proved this strategy works very well in the fitness niche, and it's great because I'll get a positive endorsement from a trusted figure and traffic to my store. So it's essentially killing 2 birds with 1 stone. But don't worry, I'm not going to be spending thousands of dollars working with huge influencers.
No?
I've got a much better plan. I'm going to use micro-influencers. These are accounts with anywhere from 10 to 50,000 followers, whereas macro-influencers are accounts with 500,000 to 1 million followers. So what does that make me then? Super macro? That is terrible. I'm not doing this just to save costs. According to social bakers, micro-influencers boast up to a 60% increased engagement rate compared to macro-influencers. Micro-influencers
I could see
also
that.
have a 20% plus
A little
higher
more
conversion
personable.
rate. This can help brands boost their e-commerce sales. That sounds perfect for what
Okay.
we need. So I've reached out to a couple of lads I know called the Grays Brothers. They've been making short videos for a couple of years now and have around 14.5 thousand followers on Instagram. They do have more on other platforms, but I'm more interested in Instagram because I want them to post a story with a link. I could also get them to promote the other products, but first, I want to test out if their audience will actually buy.
How much
before
are you
risking
paying those
any more money.
cocksuckers?
And who knows? People might even explore the shop.
They're
and buy
huge as
other
well.
items
I've
without
never
having
actually
to
driven
promote
a
them
remote
directly.
control
I
plane,
approved
but
their script yesterday,
there's a million
and they
ways
just
to
sent me
make
the
$1
final
million,
video. But before we
Ursino.
have a look, let's do a bit of quality check on the items I ordered.
Some
This
quality
is the breathing
control.
trainer, and it feels pretty damn good and built to last. I think my
How
son
did you
might
get
even
that
get
in
it for
2
himself.
days? Is the
But
factory in
seriously,
Britain?
It's always good to know that the quality is good because the last thing we want is unhappy customers wanting refunds. Okay, so we also have the hat. Nice and woolly, that should keep nice and warm. I like the fact it's got a peak on it, very stylish, can't be bad.
See?
And the gold clips,
65-year-old widow like Mark.
they are really good, they are better quality. 'Cause
Put
mine
that
will
in your
slip
lips.
off And they've got a lot more power behind them, so I think I'll be having those for myself.
He's excited.
And then a resistance band, they're always popular, so I think we should be on to a winner with those. Right, let's take a look at the video.
What are you doing? I'm just wearing my respirator. Respirator? You're in a gym, not a hospital, mate. But it's improving my cardio. What are you on about?
The breathing training respirator.
What are you on
which
about?
increases your red blood
God,
sugar,
I love
helping you improve your
the
cardio.
UK.
Buy it today using
All
the link
your
below.
accents make me
That's
laugh.
definitely a bit wacky, but that's part of
I
the
want to go to
job.
Glasgow one day. Do you guys recommend going to Glasgow, or is it just exceptionally violent?
What we needed. That high energy, slightly off the wall style works really well on Instagram stories because it stops people from skipping and pulls them in. Even though it's not the most traditional approach, it fits the Grays
How
Brothers
many
audience perfectly.
sales did you
Their
get,
followers
Mark?
love this kind of content, and it feels
Where's
so natural
your
to them.
favorite
Now,
place
I'm
in
gonna
the
get them to put
UK that you guys have been? Because I genuinely want to go explore before Muslims completely take over. But before that happens, I want to check it out. Can I, like, pretend I'm from Glasgow? What if I get myself a Glasgow smile where I take razor blades and pretend like I'm the Joker and slit my cheeks?
Story up with a link to the product page and check back tomorrow. So let's hope we make some sales. So it's been 24 hours and I've got some exciting news. We've made some sales.
No.
Now, it doesn't seem like my approach of only promoting one product really worked, as people
No.
didn't buy anything else. But as of today, we've sold 12 of these breathing trainers. Okay, 2 of those sales were technically me for testing, of course, but
I wouldn't say I'm racist, I'm just an Islamophobe. They hate Indians. I gotta be honest, I've never even heard. What about Dublin? And is Conor McGregor's bar in Dublin as well? That's kinda, you gotta hit the 2-year mark for you to garner my trust, Joshy. I can't just willy-nilly add someone to my Discord. Especially since you've only provided me one sample of your artwork. Even though it's made it onto a t-shirt already. A huge kip. Is kip some sort of Irish slang? They hate Indians.
the other 10 were legit. So not counting my 2 orders, 10 genuine purchases for £13.42 is £134.20, and converted to US dollars is $170.85. But of course, not all of that is profit. The items cost me an average of $3.95.
And how much were the micro
$39.50
influencers?
went towards product costs and shipping. As AutoDS shipped all the orders for us, we didn't need to worry about anything. After factoring in the $50 I paid the Grays Brothers and the $1 Shopify after our 3-day trial
It only
ran out,
cost him
our total cost
$50
came to
bucks?
$90.50. That leaves us with a profit of $80.35. Now, I know $80 might not
Well,
sound
that's
life-changing,
rigged. I
but
can just
let's
pay
put this
Bale
into
and X,
perspective.
Y, and
This
Z.
is all done with minimal effort, using
I'll see if
AI
he's
tools
interested
and a
in
budget
liquor
of just
brands.
$1 to set everything up and $50 for marketing. Now, imagine scaling this. If we promoted 20 products and they kept ticking along, making regular sales, this could easily turn into thousands of dollars in profit every month. If you'd like to see a follow-up video in the future, be sure to give this one a thumbs up. Of course, before I post this, I'll need to change the name of the store to make sure no one stumbles across the site and starts buying products, as that wouldn't make it a fair test. If you want to see more ideas for making passive income, don't click on it just yet.
I gotta be
Make
right
sure to
back,
subscribe
but
to grow your wealth, okay? I'll see you over there.
what should I turn on, you
business
guys?
up and running from
You know,
anywhere with the Shopify
it's
app.
November.
Design
It's
and
November
manage your
3rd.
business. Add products with a few taps and manage it all on.
I'll let you guys suck in a sweet, sweet St. Nicholas marinade. Marinara sauce. That sounds new. Okay, I'll be right back. Go to Cork, but Galway for Christmas. Will you come see me in Galway if I go there? Oh, I gotta drop this pad. Looks like I just gave birth. Weird gut I have. Josh, are you soaking in the good tunes? Ursino. That's not the Christmas spirit I was hoping you would have. Thought you were a little bit in a little bit of a better mood than that. Why is everyone so sour about Christmas? There's no better time of the year. Let's be merry. Okay. What do you have to say?
Works like this. You as the retailer choose the product, set the price, put it...
I don't care. I know. I understand that. What else is interesting happening in our world? Bonnie Blue. Terror plot. That ain't good. Surviving Auschwitz. Interesting. Puppy checklist. The Witcher Season 4. Is that Liam Hemsworth? He replaced Henry? Alright, this is depressing. Let's go back and clash a little bit. I gotta work on my trophies. Actually, if you want to talk about the train stabbings, let's do that. Because I did see that, and I kind of forgot. 11 people injured, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 11 people hospitalized. You guys don't have a problem. You need more diversity. More Sharia, if you ask me. What's a good one? I wonder if two-tier Keir the Queer is going to come out and talk about something once ever.
Okay, good morning ladies and gentlemen. My name is Superintendent John Lovelace and I'm here to provide you with an update on the incident at Huntington Station that took place here last night.
Huntington Station.
And first and foremost, my thoughts are with the family and friends of those who've been affected and those who are injured. At approximately 7:42 p.m. yesterday evening, there were calls
Is
to
it
the
dark
police
at that
service
time
in relation to
in
multiple
Britain?
stabbings, which took place on board a train service that departed Doncaster at 6:25 p.m. and was en route to London King's Cross Station. Officers immediately attended Huntington Station alongside paramedics, where armed police officers from Cambridgeshire Police boarded the train and arrested 2 people. Within 8 minutes of the 999 call being
Anthony
made,
Williams.
2 men were brought into police custody, where they remain this morning.
Are they going to get released, or are you going to keep them in there like a bunch of inhumane savages?
A black British national and a
That'd be pretty
35-year-old
bigoted of
man,
you,
a British national
police.
of Caribbean descent. They were both arrested on suspicion of attempted murder. Both were born in the United Kingdom. As stated, they remain this morning in separate police stations for questioning. 10 people were taken to hospital by ambulance and another person self-presented later that evening. While 9 were initially believed to have life-threatening injuries, following assessment and treatment, 4, thankful to say, have been discharged. However, 2 patients remain in a life-threatening condition. British Transport Police declared a major incident yesterday, and counter-terrorism policing...
It boggles the mind how desperate they are to protect the identity of these vile, despicable migrants. Like, who gives a fuck? Your country needs to be more racist if you want to preserve yourself.
There is nothing to suggest that this is a terrorist incident. This is a British Transport Police investigation, and we continue to work to establish, at pace, the full circumstances and the motivations that have led to this incident.
Did it? What kind of
At this early
earthquake?
stage, it would not be appropriate to speculate on the cause of this incident. As you can see, the station this morning remains closed. However, we expect trains to be passing through the station this morning. Passengers will see a high visibility presence of police officers at stations and on trains throughout today, up and down the transport network. Our officers are there to reassure the public and to address any concerns they may have. I'd like to thank the public personally for their patience and their cooperation. Yesterday evening, which has already greatly assisted our investigation through the help the public have tendered, as well as the multi-agency response partners from colleagues in other blue light services. I'd like to extend my thanks to our colleagues within Cambridgeshire Police,
I don't get how that's an
the East of
excuse
Ang- the
when
East of England
you
Ambulance
damn well
Service,
know the reason they had
Cambridgeshire
kids
Fire and
there
Rescue
is so then
Service,
they could gain status.
Counter-Terrorism
Just say
Policing.
I don't give a fuck.
And finally,
See you
I'd
later.
like to appeal for anyone that's watching who has information connected to yesterday's incident, however big or small you feel that may be, that has not yet spoken to police to make contact. You can do so by texting the British Transport Police on 61016. That's 610.
I don't know. I think, yeah, you guys, I guess, from what I understand, do have an unemployment problem, and you're trying to mitigate that with migrants. I just, I, I don't understand why you're picking them from Sharia shitholes. Like the people in the boats should just be exploded. France, for them just allowing the migrants from there to jump on rafts, to show up to the shores of the UK, and then get the 5-star VIP service that they've been receiving in these hotels and the benefits that they get. I don't see how that's viable for your country. Let's watch Asmongold talk about it. I like Asmongold. I got about 20 minutes left. Korea. London. Let's talk about London. Oh, I started this video.
For over 1,000 deals each week this fall at Canadian Tire. Like up to 40% off select cookware. And up to 30% off select kitchen appliances. Discover this week's deals online or in the flyer.
Point is, everyone knows this is a very colonized part of the country, which is why
I understand you need to supplement the workforce. Don't get me wrong. If people are unwilling, however, I think there's incentive to get people off their ass. Like you could do what Viktor Orban did in Hungary. But if you're not willing to do that, to incentivize people to become employed, then yeah, you need migrants. But why can't you just select from countries who share at least some portion of your values?
Bangladeshi women say this.
From ending indefinite leave detention to creating safe routes, we need policies that reflect our values of dignity and compassion. To push back.
They've let this get so bad. I really think this is going to be horrible. I think the UK and like places in Europe are going to have massive issues.
Agreed.
And stand up for solidarity, truth, and the rights for all who live here. Because this is in line with the traditions of solidarity in the East End of London, where we see diversity as a strength and where all of our communities include migrants from all around the world. Where the Jewish communities...
I couldn't agree more, Cersino.
Fairly stocky.
Could not agree more.
We are the Muslim community who are in charge here, is what she's saying. We have inclusive, compassionate values, and therefore we're not going to tolerate outsiders coming into our community.
Yeah, of course.
The local police, the Met Police were like, right, we're actually going to intervene here because...
So the police just showed up because they knew this shit was going to be a clusterfuck. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Agreed. And they don't say this explicitly, but you can see they're saying this between the lines. We're worried that a huge gang of Muslim men are going to come out with weapons and murder some white Englishmen.
Yeah.
That's what they're scared of. And so they intervened to prevent serious disorder at Whitechapel.
Exactly, because they know that if the violence starts, then you're gonna that's whenever things are really gonna kind of go crazy. is that as soon as the violence starts happening and there starts being like actual like cultural unrest
Check
outside,
that out, mate.
that's whenever people are really going to get. And the point where I think that you go to real authority.
I think I've seen this chart. Restore Britain. Sexual offences in London by nationality. Afghanistan. I honestly thought Pakistan was going to be higher. What do these countries all have in common? I'll let you guys take your time and guess. I'm surprised Ukraine is that high. Yep. Morocco, Kenya. Not a real shock. Not a real shock.
Totalitarianism, you go to real totalitarianism, you go into like actual like military being involved, is when average people are afraid.
Dole
When you get
merchants?
to the point where average people
What
are
does
afraid,
dole mean?
and they
Like
don't wanna go
outside of the
outside,
juice brand.
that's whenever you
Juice
have
fruit
average people
brand.
that will vote for whoever will make it safe. That's what I think will happen. Is that eventually this situation will get so bad, and I always wonder to myself, is this some sort of like fucking long-term plot so they can rationalize authoritarianism the same way that like, you know, it could also
Well, yes, half of them are dictatorships, but also I think there's, what is it? There's 55 Muslim majority countries, and like 3 of them are democracies, and the rest are either governed or heavily influenced by Sharia law. And what you see up until, I don't think Kenya, right here, Morocco. I'm not too sure about that country. Eritrea? Country in East Africa. Yeah, so it's a third world shithole. It does not look Islamic. So outside of that, you are looking at, well, Somalia's not. Well, Sudan's having some problems right now. Heavy Islamic influence. I personally think if we're having this conversation together, I'm blaming it 90% on Muslims and Islam as an ideology. So he's basically saying people living on benefit should have a job and that immigrants wouldn't take the jobs. I'm more concerned about the lot that are fully legal and can't work. I'm concerned about that too. I just don't think that's going to stop the government. Because imagine if there was no unemployment in Britain and those boats were still arriving at shore. Do you genuinely think the pussy named Keir Starmer is going to do anything about stopping those boats? From the bottom of your heart. Radical police harassment, still get free food, hotels, etc. But Britain deserves it because I wonder what they did. What they did, slavery, and ruin them. I don't know if you're serious or not, Cersino, because, yeah, Britain's the first one to abolish slavery in the entire planet. Next on that list is America. So I'm tired of... I'll never give in to the white guilt argument. White should feel bad. Let's go back to Muslims. Most Muslim countries still have fucking slaves. Whites aren't the problem. They are the remedy. Anyways, you're heating me up here, you guys.
be advantageous positioning, right? But I think that's basically what's happening. That's already reality in Germany. Yeah.
In order to
because that's where things are going.
The protest to somewhere else, because they are worried that the organisers have described it as a crusade to reclaim Whitechapel from the Islamists.
Yep.
Which isn't going to happen in one march. And of course, stand up to racism.
My whole they did. I don't know what that means.
Commander Nick John, who was in charge of the public order of the weekend, said Tower Hamlets is the largest percentage of Muslim residents anywhere in the UK. It is our assessment that there is a realistic prospect of serious disorder if it were to go ahead in the proposed location. Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, I understand that.
Yeah.
Who abolished
it's gonna happen.
slavery
Because
first?
it seems to me that
If
actually,
You think that's happening here?
let's operate under the presupposition that everyone had slaves. Okay, and all slavery is equally bad. Who abolished it first? I agree. I hated the Irish slave trade as well. I'm just saying, everyone did it. I don't know why we would feel bad. And if it is the Irish that were affected, I don't know why Britain's not paying or England's not paying. Sorry, I get confused how the UK works sometimes. The UK is not paying money in reparations to Ireland. If they are, then call me uneducated.
United States? No. I think it's a lot worse in the UK and in Europe in general, just because of like geographic location. I think that like there are places in the U.S. that have like majority minority area.
I gotta get on a better subject here. Like Clash. Cause I have 10 minutes left. Doo-doo-doo. Should we get flying these pigs? What's a good trophy road deck? Let's do some Clash research. Best decks. Let's check this out. Because I can't... Actually, this one wasn't bad. Even though I was getting banged in. Apparently this tower's pretty nice. I'll upgrade that. Oh, I know what we need. No, we'll go some copyright free. Pray to God YouTube doesn't go through this stream, comb through it, and cancel me. Sir Kino, it's a... I do want to do some toy shopping, but Sir Kino, that's a joke. He's kidding. Yes. Sleep tight. Miss you, love you. We literally got money from Palestine and Native Americans during the famine, and Britain only sent money because they felt guilty. Well, at least they sent money. Most people that have slaves don't pay any form of reparations or don't feel bad at all, other than maybe acknowledge it a little bit throughout their history books. I don't know. We gotta stop apologizing for the fucking past. I hate it. You tried this deck out before, Cersino? That may have been a misplay. Pressure's on. Leave me alone, douche. Oh, a little aggressive. May not have been the best time. Not bad. You're a drill player. Well, do you want to scrimmage me after this game? This is good. This is good timing right here. Good timing, fellas. Okay, we're gonna have to lay on the gas here. Yum. I'm gonna poison this silly bitch. Okay, super tank is coming out. Oh, I thought that would have went a bit better. Ta-da! 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 Damage, please. Damage, damage, damage. Get some swings in for daddy. That's nice. We'll take it. Oh, a sip of water here. Yucky. I'm distracted by my slurps. That was a kind of unnecessary goblin hut. Oh well. Oh, we won. Not bad for a day's work. One or two more games, then I gotta go. Gotta go pick up wife's dishwasher. And I know what you're thinking, she is the dishwasher. Yeah, well, she needs a break sometimes. Okay, let's melt them a bit. There goes the wizard. You need to go to bed. Why is that? I think you need to fire up a game of Clash. Alright, bro. You sleep tight. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Leave me alone. I don't think I need to play that. I played it though. I played it though. Oh, terrible. Terrible placement. Let's see how this works. Ugh, what a drag, what a drag. I don't know if I can win this on my phone, or on my computer, without my phone. Does this kill her? I've never used it. It does. It does. It does. Fuck you. I'm spamming this bridge. You're just taking hits now. Yep. That's right. Read it and weep, cocksucker. Let's throw a monkey wrench into their system here. Play it. Chicken shit. Oh boy, watch me blow this. Yeah. No. I have school tomorrow. I don't want to fall asleep, but too bad I have all the books for my most important subjects at home, so I have to carry them. Why didn't you leave them at school, you silly gaffer? That was an unnecessary play, but that's what I do. That's how I roll. Maybe we should relapse. That was good. Real solid stuff. I'm a Vine master. Okay. Plan B. Be patient. Plan B for be patient. Come and get it. Come and get it, bro. Cool. Okay. Kinda nice. Kinda worked. Get it then. Get it then, bitch. Silly bitch. Took out one spear goblin. That's all I needed. Ugh. Not my favorite. What do you think you're doing, Mr. Hogg? David Hogg? Okay. No more fucking around. Done with you goblins. Anything. Tough sledding. Can you fuck right off? go like this. Let's tangle some bitches up. There we go. There's some damage finally. It's getting a little cocky. We're getting a little cockeyed. Don't love that. Don't love that. Don't love it. Guys, I told you, I'm not a fan. Some poison scale. What's beside me? Oh, a little remote. Wasting some elixir because I'm fucking sweet. A sweet rig. Yeah. Come and get it, bitch. Go like that. Go like this. Poison. Might be effed. Might be effed and dicked. Ha! What a poser. Alright, thank you guys very much for tuning in. This was a solid stream. I like not being tired when I do this. Felt actually semi-articulate. So,